Well, hey, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to Pelion, South Carolina. Y'all, this is a beautiful day the Lord's given us. It's currently 78 degrees Fahrenheit here in the shed in Pelion, South Carolina. And if y'all done forgot, this is where the magic happens. Here at Wormwizardcastings, y'all, I decided to change things up a little bit. And I've moved things around. And I'm starting a little experiment. Alright, let me bring you in and tell you and show you what I'm talking about. So if y'all remember from the past, I used to have hungry bins lined up here against the backside of the wall. And the plan was to keep expanding the hungry bin herd all the way around and even more over here. But what I've decided to do in an effort to expand the herd quicker in a more cost-effective manner is to start an experiment. I've been successfully, well, I haven't been raising, but see, I've been collecting my worm castings here on this tarp and letting them finish for vermicompost for sale. And the worms have been breeding and living in this pile. As long as I keep it good and moist and turn it over every once in a while, the worms have been living and breeding and surviving just fine in this pile. So I got the idea, well, why don't I just start another tarp with nothing but fresh, well, not nothing but fresh compost, but fresh compost and a little cardboard, a little food, and I mixed in a little bit of the finished vermicompost in with the fresh mushroom compost, and I put some worm leachate in there to get it all good and inoculated. I'll zoom in so y'all can see. And I put a handful of worms out of each one of the bins into this pile. And we're going to do an experiment, and we're going to see if I can get another pile of worms breeding here. And the idea is I'm going to get this pile nice and big as I can possibly get it, and just get it full of worms for breeding purposes. And then as the castings finish, I'll move the castings over to this pile and let the finished vermicompost sit here. So I thought about building some brick walls up here and over here, and putting some plastic down and creating a big long rectangular bin out of concrete blocks. But I think for now I'm just going to experiment with the tarp. I already got the tarp here, although a bunch of concrete blocks that I wanted to do I already priced it. To do the big rectangle worm bin in concrete blocks, it would cost me approximately the same cost as one of these hungry bins brand new at full price. Excluding tax. So I already had this tarp here, and I saw how they were living here just fine. So I thought, well, shoot, why don't I just go ahead and try to expand the worm herd without costing myself any more money? So that's what I'm going to do. It's just an experiment. I don't know if it's going to work, or not. They've been living good in this pile here, and I haven't been feeding this pile. Every once in a while, I'll spray a little molasses water on it just to keep the worms nice and moist, to keep them from dying. And, give them some sugars and stuff to eat on and the bacteria to eat on so that worms have something to eat. But I hadn't been mixing any food or compost or fresh mushroom compost in this pile. There's nothing but finished vermicastings in this pile and worms. And they've been living and surviving in this pile. So I had the thought, I was like, well, I'll get me a tarp. I already had the tarp. I'll get a tarp, I'll put it down over here, and I'll mix it with lots of fresh stuff for the worms to eat, and I'll see if I can start a big pile of worms going over here. So stay tuned, y'all, to see if this experiment fails or if it's going to be a success. It's a work in progress, and we're starting out small, and I'll build on it, over time. And I'll bring you in for some updates here and there so we can see how it's going. Well, y'all, what you think about that idea? If you like it, if you like it or you don't like it, let me know down in the comments. What you think? I thought it'd be a cost-effective way, and it's an experiment. I saw that they were living in that pile, so why not try a pile over here with some fresh compost and food for them to eat? And see if I can build up the worm herd. I don't know if y'all noticed. I think Josh noticed. I've been selling more worms and worm castings recently, or vermicompost recently. So I really need to expand my business and expand my worm herd if I'm going to keep up with my customer base that seems to be growing. And yeah, I've got to expand the business, y'all, so I can keep up with my sales. All right, well, what do you think about that? If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Maybe share it with a friend who might be thinking about starting their own worm business or vermicomposting project. Maybe they'll get some ideas from it. All right, y'all. Well, it's kind of warm in the shed now. So, like I say, it's 78 degrees. I've been sweating, moving these bins around and working hard out here. I still got to go feed Jack and the girls. So, without further ado, I'm going to cut this off right here. And, yeah, I'm going to go handle the rest of my chores because I still got other stuff I got to go in the house and do. I got to cook, wash clothes, and wash dishes. I got lots to do, y'all. I ain't got much time to do it. So, I apologize for not bringing as many videos as I should be. I know y'all got used to me doing them every day, and I apologize that I haven't been dropping as many videos recently. But I did this today, and I wanted to bring you along and let y'all get a look at what I'm doing and see what y'all think. All right. Well, if you made it this far, y'all, you already know it. I appreciate it. God bless you. And y'all, come on back now. You hear?